Hey guys, one of my favorite customers just walked on in, so I'm gonna try to get him on film. Let's see how it goes. Hey Jeremy, you wanna be on our YouTube?
Sure.
All right,
I'll be on your YouTube for you.
Thank you, sir. Let me set up this camera.
I've been watching a couple of the videos. I was waiting for you to corner me, and of course you do it on the Rolex day.
Yeah, you just caught us, but Jeremy brought in a Rolex that he wants to maybe, what?
Honestly, it's just sitting in my safe. So instead of just another piece of jewelry right now, in my belief, I personally feel like there's going to be a lot more upside to gold in the next few years. So it's like, instead of one more Rolex in the safe, I'd rather have a couple more gold ounces in the safe. And I bought it a couple of years ago, so I kind of bought it high. I like the Kermits a lot. I'm not gonna wear it. So it's like I'm at the point where it's like I kind of would rather somebody else just enjoy it, wear it, you know.
You're wearing one now, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing
You're
a
wearing
sub.
the sub, black dial sub.
Yeah.
I think Pops is wearing the same one too.
I was gonna say, him and I have laughed because we both like the gold, gold accents. So it's like, the Kermit's nice. I genuinely really like that green money color.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's pretty. So you want to trade that for gold bullion today?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, after 5 years, there's no maybes. I drove all the way down here, so it's like, whatever you've never done me dirty, you've never done me wrong. So
Okay.
whatever you think. I know they've definitely gone down since I bought it, so it is what it is. The gold's all gone up, and
Because you bought this during COVID.
I bought it during COVID.
Yeah.
And you told me
Everything was high.
I showed him a picture of it. I'm like, should I get it? He's like, well, you should probably get some more gold. I'm like, I know, but I got some gold too. I'm like, I really like the Kermit. He's like, well, and he said it. He goes, if it was me, I'd probably get some more gold. And I was like, it's not you, it's me. I'm gonna get that Kermit. And imagine if I did get the gold. You know, I spent almost $17K for it. It's like $17K 3 years ago. What was gold? $2,000.
Well, you would. I mean, spending $17K on that, you probably would have $34,000 worth of gold today. And about that, and we're buddies, and this is going to hurt you a little bit, but I think like high retail. I don't know about high retail, but a likely sales price on this is around 14 that I might get.
Sure.
Sitting on it and trying to get but I can't pay that. I would probably be like,
probably closer to 12.
Yeah, maybe 3 ounces of gold.
Yeah,
maybe 3 ounces of gold.
That's fair. I'd rather you look at it at the charts, and I know I look at the charts more than you like to look at the charts, but I do. I just see. We've talked about it. What's good coming for the dollar? There's nothing on the horizon that's good for the dollar. Even this, even if I sit on it for a few more years, I genuinely think we'd be all right. I'd rather have the gold, honestly.
Yeah, so. This is it's a great watch. So we'll do that. Is that you want Eagles or Maple Leafs?
I want to finish my tube of Eagles. So
if
you got Eagles,
I do.
I'd like to do Eagles.
Yep.
And then I bought this from you. When did I buy this one from you?
I don't know.
2022-ish.
Yeah. Well, you've been coming in here about 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
2020
been 5? Is when I met you at your old shop. 2020, right after the first big crypto bull run.
Yep. Okay.
Came in, got rid of some Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Got some golds.
Yeah. I mean, you've been making moves, doing good, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes your vanity play. I went out and bought a Rolex, just like I think I should buy a Rolex a year to save, because I have gold too. And but it's probably smarter to save a little extra gold. It's just kind of a little diversification within the. Yeah.
You look at the COMEX stuff and a lot of what's driving my mentality with this too right now. Even with I love the clip. I love the money clip.
Yeah.
Everyone I show it to loves it, but in the stacker's mentality, I'd much prefer to have just another pure ounce ready to have, ready to do anything with, versus I feel like this is just a little bit more of a commodity, versus just pure weight, pure metal.
Well, this is like $5,500 today. And so, yeah, I think you paid, and you could see you paid less than half of that.
Yeah.
And you could see the difference of when you bought the Rolex and you took a little loss, and this you did
Took a
pretty
little
good.
gain,
Yeah.
even it out a little bit. And like I say, in the next 6 to 12 months, I don't know. I don't feel like we're retreating. I feel like with the recent pullbacks, especially, we're seeing some new higher lows.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Yep.
seeing some
I
stability.
was going to ask you, because we've been asking a lot of people that come in and out, because, you know, I can be on these videos and say whatever I want, but I think it has a lot of value when the average person that's watching gets to see people just like them and what they think. And so I've been asking a lot of people, and I know you like to study it even more than I don't like to study it. So
I don't like it, but I'm forced to like it for my future because I'm a little younger. But
I think it's not a stretch for most of us all to say, like, longer term, it's going to go up.
Right.
But I'm even thinking, like, by the end of the year, first quarter next year.
Right.
I mean, do you see like sideways, up, down,
I
both,
think,
all three?
I think with the government being shut down
Yeah.
plays a factor.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't got any U.S. economic data besides for just the very few that they've pushed through.
Yeah.
Everything else has slid through the cracks, so we really don't know economically where
state.
we're at right now.
Yeah.
You know, the month prior when I seen it even at Caleb's Monday Market Review.
Yeah.
The job reports came in on a swing of like 70,000 to the opposite way.
Wow.
It's supposed to be 35,000 jobs for the month, came in at minus 47,000.
Yeah.
70,000 swing, and it's like this. Everyone in times of inflation, from what I've studied, from what I've researched, they always run back to metals.
Yeah.
God's money, right? And with it, you look at the last year and a half. Central foreign banks are buying up gold by the tons.
Yeah.
And they're getting rid of 20 and 30-year treasury bonds.
Yeah.
Which I don't mess around with the treasury bonds much, but you look at what their purpose is just as golds, it's a hedge against inflation.
Sure.
People, the big money, take out profits from the stock market, they'll put it into treasuries instead of paying taxes on their profits.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, I don't really see anything good coming for the dollar.
Yeah.
You know? So
Sure.
It's just kind of
Hey, thanks, bud. Have a good day. Appreciate you stopping in.
more so just like,
Sorry.
no, you're fine.
Yeah.
I love it. I love seeing all the people
I
come
know you
in.
like to hang out when you come in
And I
here.
do, yeah. We'll
Yeah.
be in here probably for at least another hour just hanging out.
We get
but-
that a lot where people just,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the hardware store, the barber shop, where it's a neighborhood feel, and you get to see what's the action and what's the talk and what's going down.
Well, I'm younger, you know,
Yeah.
so it's like a lot of people in their mid-30s, my age, they don't care to talk about this
Yeah.
stuff. They don't care to learn about this stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
you and I can sit here, waste 4 hours, and be like, "Oh no, I gotta go.
Sure.
I shouldn't have been here this long."
Yeah. Well, the stories that we're exposed to here that are told, it's one of the things I love about, you know, Jeff and Caleb and Cameron being here is we have so many friends that are customers. But they were customers first and then become friends.
Yeah.
And guys from all walks of life, right? And so you got one guy that builds power substations, another guy that was an attendant to a general in the military, and then you got doctors and you got titans of business in our little local economy.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty willing and generous to like tell a story or ask them like, well, how'd you get where you're at? Or and so it is a kind of a fun environment.
Yeah.
It's a fun environment.
Hanging out with your sons, you know, it's cool. It's why I got into business. It's like if I could have a family business like this in the future, if I decide God blesses me with kids, it's like, it is. It's hanging out with 3 mini versions of you.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. It's a privilege to work with the kids, but I just like the education that they can get hanging around here.
They're going to learn a lot of real world skills.
Yeah.
They're going to learn a lot about real money.
Yeah.
They're going to hear a lot, like you say, over the last 30, 40 years of my life, this is what I've seen.
Sure.
That's the irreplaceable value that you can't find in school, that you can't find in, you can find it in the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
You can't
Well,
find it in a book.
I would love these guys to go work construction or cement
Sure.
or roofing for a summer and then like,
Get a perspective.
can we please come back to work? You know,
a
because there's
perspective on it.
guys that work really hard with their bodies and we're blessed. We don't, but we don't want to take it for granted either, you know.
True. Very true.
Because that's how America was built, with hardworking men, you know. So I got this for 55.60.
Okay.
Anything else that you wanted to do today? I know we got this on the on the watch.
For the watch, that, and then what's the price of gold right now? I didn't even look when I came in.
Gold was a bit higher, starting to retreat a little bit, which is good at the point of buying.
Again, new higher
I mean,
lows.
it's $50 off today's high, so 4,100,
Okay.
41,
Let's I'm gonna get a couple more ounces.
another 10. Now we talked, and you said you might want some tenths,
I would like some quarters.
quarters. Okay.
I wouldn't mind 4/10.
Yeah.
Just a half, because I do like to. I have the most of 1 ounces. I have a fair amount of tenths.
Yep.
I have just a few quarters because I've only stacked the American quarters. So even that too. Now that we got 3, I wouldn't mind maybe one more American, and then maybe a maple leaf or a Kubaran.
Yeah, you're looking at like 3.6 ounces.
Okay.
And so I'm going to take these couple things off the counter just because I like to
Yeah,
keep it
clean.
trim out here.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
What do you think about all the foreign banks getting rid of treasuries and buying up gold?
Well, I mean, it seems like a no-brainer to me, right? It's you cannot. They want to limit their exposure
Right.
to the declining dollar,
Right.
and so whenever anything's too easy, I always try to look harder, right? It just seems like a no-brainer. Like, all right, the dollar's declining.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can really surprise you, right? The dollar's declining, metals have to go up.
Sure.
Well, if it's too easy and everybody knows, like people talk about Bitcoin, like we're in the super cycle and we're going to sell in April or May. I'm like, it can't be that easy.
Yeah.
And so the April and May is past when I remember people talking about that's my time to sell, and
Right.
it didn't happen that way.
That's true.
And so, yeah, the treasuries are declining. The dollar is declining. So it just makes sense. I mean, if they have a lot of their eggs in that basket, let's get out of some of it. And there's also some of this stuff with governments just kind of trying to knock the U.S. down a few pegs, right? And so, like, we're going to get out of their treasuries too.
Sure.
Here I got some of these tenths, probably more of a variety than you want, but if we got 3.6 ounces, maybe we'll get 6 tenths.
Sure.
I mean, unless you really go crazy about getting a whole roll of something, then that's cool too. But these are Australian
Okay.
Philharmonics. This is Great Britain. And then I got eagles. You know, I got eagles and maples too.
What would you do? I always like to ask you.
I mean, I know over the years you've bought, well, you've never really stuck with the eagle. You've liked the variety.
Yeah. Just trying to make my goal is to never actually have to sell it, but
Yeah.
if I ever do,
Yeah,
easily sellable, easily recognized,
yeah.
you know. I know Americans are easier versus, well, are they?
They've been a big top seller lately. I would say, like, unless you want to go with getting a nice whole clean roll of 20, which is 2 ounces. Same thing here. If you wanted to do that in tenths, you might do this. Sure. But the Eagles have been overwhelmingly selling everything else. So you might go six Eagles, or maybe I'll just get more tenths this time, and that way you can get a nice, complete, fresh roll of something. That would be cool. But that's up to you. I like Eagles.
When it comes to, if I ever did sell any of it,
Yeah.
what's the easiest denomination to sell?
I think for building wealth, I don't love paying the premiums.
Sure.
I know, like, when we talk about different things, you're an accessories guy.
Yeah.
You know, accessories for cameras, accessories for weapons, you know, the hobbies, things that you do. You don't mind that stuff. I like to just get the meat.
Yeah.
I just want to pay for meat.
That's fair.
And in that case, I know you're not a small-time little buyer. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that guy.
Right.
But you're buying ounces. You buy weight. You know, if we got 3.6 ounces, I would say stick with the whole ounces and maybe get the 6 tenths, or because you pay a lower premium and you're probably not going to barter with that. You got silver.
Yeah,
You got
I got a lot of
silver.
silver.
And we see today, I'll tell you, when people come in here and sell an ounce or two of gold,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes I don't even have that much money in the register. And I'm like, how do I not have enough money in the register for 1 ounce? It's a lot of money.
Right.
But it hasn't held anything up. People are still buying 1 ounce golds. They're still, we're still buying them. So when people say, like, oh, I got to buy smaller denominations, because who's going to buy gold at 5,000? It's happening. you know. So for prepping and stuff like that, diversification, I have people come in and buy 50 tenths.
Sure.
I don't think it's always the best thing to
Because
buy.
of the premium.
But the premiums have gone up too. Premiums on tents used to be like $5-8.
Yeah.
And now they're $20, $30, $40.
That's true.
So those guys that bought a ton of 10th ounce Eagles at the time,
Yeah,
you know, they can get a little bit more too.
that's true.
So it hasn't been bad in the rear view. I would say it's all about preference. I like the meat. When I save gold every year, it's 1 ounce pieces.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to wealth in, wealth out.
Right.
You know,
Do you think I should do 3 more Americans?
probably.
Yeah.
Keeps it neat.
I was
Fill
gonna say-
tubes.
I was going to say I
You
can
know.
start fill the first tube with that, and
Yeah.
then start a second tube.
Yeah.
I'll grab if you got an extra
Okay.
tubey, I'll grab an extra tubey for me too. But yeah, let's do
Okay.
3 full, and then 6 tenths. And then
6 tenths. You want to mix them up?
You pick. I always.
So here's
I always
this is a
like it.
cool maple leaf. I like these old maple leaves. Not if they're raw, but when they're in that plastic, that's pretty cool.
Sure.
And a Philharmonic.
I don't mind it when it's like even that stuff. Like I don't have too many that are in.
Yeah.
I definitely like the little circular cases, but I don't have too many that are in like the plastic or the paper.
Yep. Noah's Ark. That one's pretty neat. Let's see if we can get one other different one.
What's the one? I bought an ounce of gold from you a couple of years ago that had like that super colorful, pretty wrapping on it with a QR code that you can scan and you can look at
Was
it.
it a bar? Or, it was
It's
a bar.
a coin.
Oh, okay.
It had Queen Elizabeth on it.
Uh-huh. There's 6. I don't remember. Was it in a box?
So I have the app actually on my phone.
Okay.
Let me
You can
see.
show me. He wants me to remember.
of all the people you talk to.
Yeah.
The Surdy Lock app. So let's
Oh,
see.
actually, I thought that was a bar, like those Scottsdale bars have those.
So this one was just a coin.
Okay.
I haven't even looked at that one in years.
Yeah.
That one's actually kind of cool. That's the only full ounce one that I have that's in like a packaging, if you will.
Oh, that could have been the Canadian, like, they would make some Canadian Wolves and some Canadian 5.9 stuff.
I think it was because I
Maybe
want
it
to
was
say it
one of
was
those.
like
Was it a black package, maybe card?
Oh, very colorful, very vibrant colors.
Okay.
Almost like a 3D like Pokemon
Yeah.
card or something like
Okay.
that. But in the corner, it's got the little QR code.
Yeah.
I do think you're right in saying the Royal Canadian.
Yeah.
I want to say that's on there.
Okay.
I'll take a picture of it. I'll send it to you when I get back to the
Yep.
house. But even that, it's like, I look at that one and I think sometimes I'm like, should I bring that in and trade that just for another American? It doesn't hurt to have different 1 ounces American.
Not really. You got to do whatever keeps it fun and fresh for you. Gold is a little harder, fun and fresh wise. It's more investment wise. But when silver, I remember people just buy all 1 ounce rings or all eagles. But if it keeps it fun for you to get different imagery and kangaroos and roosters and fun stuff just to keep it going for you, that's fine. I love the idea where you look in your safe and you see
too.
rolls of eagles, gold or silver.
And it's a lot
rolls
easier to
of
just grab
rounds.
those and
Yeah, it's simple. It's like
can
really
jump on a
neat and
plane.
simple.
Yeah.
You know, if you can picture yourself bringing in a box, and I got 3 of these and 2 of those and 4 of these and some of these 2 ounce sterling pieces, and I bought a whole bunch of war nickels one time, and this. It's just complicated. And so let's say it's not you, but you're splitting it up for the kids later
Right.
or your wife. It's just so easy to know I just got 100 of these or
Yeah.
4,000 ounces in this. And it's just neat and simple.
yeah,
But
put a tube here, put a tube there
Yeah.
instead of.
But if you like the variety and the fun, there's nothing wrong with that either.
I've used silver for a lot of my fun.
Yeah.
Silver, I don't mind getting the cool hockey ones or like the one time off, the Donald Trump ones.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of those silver ones are cool for me versus the gold. I don't tell people about the gold.
Hey, Mike.
The silver.
How you been? You all right? Let's do a handshake. Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
So this is kind of where we're at today. We got this. You're walking out with 6 whole ounces,
Okay.
6 tenths,
Yep.
and I'll write your receipt real quick.
Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Kermit watch. I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset I bought it when I did, but
Well-
not really, because again, I should have listened to you from the start and just Got it.
Yeah.
At that time, it probably would have been, 17 divided by 2,000.
Yeah.
That'd have been a lot better return on investment to have gotten up just more gold than the
Yeah,
Hermit.
8.5 ounces. So you take,
Yeah.
times 4, it's 34. That's a doubling versus a little loss. But you know what?
I know.
You learn, right?
Don't
You're
look at
not
it that
gonna,
way.
you're
Yeah.
never gonna get anywhere in life without taking a few lumps, without trying some things that don't work to find out what does work.
You learn from the mistakes,
Yeah.
not the successes.
Part of the problem with these fancy Rolexes, if they're too nice, now you're afraid to wear them.
I wasn't wearing
You know.
it. And it's like I wear mine every day.
Yeah.
But it's like I really don't. I don't see myself wearing it. And if I'm gonna just let it sit in the safe, it's like at least I have a lot more strong belief that gold's gonna continue upwards and onwards
Sure.
versus sitting on a watch for 5 to 10 years that I'm not even gonna wear.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it is. It's. You think about when we very first met. The first ounce I got from you was out the door 1635.
1635?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like.
And then I'll tell you what, I bet you it felt high to buy it then.
Yeah.
You're like, that's a lot of money for a piece of gold.
Yeah, I remember coming down the first time with like 10 grand, and I left with like 2 or 3 ounces of gold and the rest silver.
Okay.
And you think about 10 grand of spending now, and
Yeah.
it's like.
Yeah.
You're not getting close,
Yeah.
which is, again, 5 years. It's
Sure.
What's happened in 5 years?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Jeremy, whenever I do a transaction now, I have to do it twice, almost every time.
Yeah.
Because I'll look and maybe it's gold jewelry and I'll say
real?
like $4,800. I'm like, well, wait a minute. That doesn't look like 40. I'll have to do it again.
Right.
Or I'm selling, silver or something,
Yeah.
$50 an ounce. And so it's like, the numbers don't add up to my vision right now, but we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it.
All in time.
Yeah.
It's like the grocery store. Is this really $100?
Right.
Yeah. I didn't even actually get any real food.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad I came down.
Yeah. No, I'm glad too. It's always good to see you. Figure out what's going on out there. And
Yeah.
I know you like to dabble in different business things and study a lot of videos and graphs and charts and all that stuff, which, I got kids at home and we're busy at church and
Yep.
business. I just intellectually
got me
lazy.
for.
I'm probably intellectually lazy. So
I
Yeah.
am too. I
Yeah.
don't like it, but I'm just younger.
Yeah.
So I look at it like, where are we going to be at in 10?
Sure.
Me, junior, where
Yeah.
are we all going to be at in
Yeah.
10, 15, 20 years? If it costs, $80,000 for a truck now,
Yeah.
what's a truck going to cost in 5 more years?
the key to wealth is so simple. People make it complex. Make as much money as you can without sacrificing family and faith, and spend as least as you can out of the money that you make, and invest the rest. Just be,
Less
make more, spend
accessories.
less.
Yeah, less
And-
accessories.
And it's no good. It is no good to make more money at the cost of family
That's
and
true.
faith and your morality. It just,
You tell me
that
all
stuff
the
doesn't
time.
add up high. You
tell
stack
me.
it up and it doesn't stack real well.
Balance.
Yeah. You can't.
You've been trying to get me to
Can't diet
understand
work.
balance for a while.
Yeah. So I appreciate.
Yeah.
This is the great part of this business. I get to make a lot of friends, and I enjoy when you visit.
It's the funnest part of my day right now.
Yeah.
The rest is all work.
Wow.
So it's like,
Gold
all right.
and watches, sure.
Yeah.
Yep, I get it. All right, well, let's bag this up, and then I'm gonna probably have to help out here in the showroom a little bit.
Cool. I appreciate
We
you.
get enough, Caleb? Hey, Caleb, did we get enough for this video?
Yeah.